one dimension is space, x-axis. 2D is space, y-axis plus x-axis. 3D is xyz axis, 3 axis, right? Okay, 4D is all that plus the time. So why is 4D time parameter instead of space? Time parameter can exist in 1D also. Please explain. You can take x as the time dimension, time coordinate if you wish, and don't consider the other three spatial coordinates if you wish. It's entirely up to you. So there are four dimensions that we are aware of: length, breadth, height, and time. So you don't have to start with the x axis as the as one spatial dimension. You can start with the x axis and consider it to be the dimension of time. It's entirely arbitrary. Instead of calling it the x axis, you can call it the p axis if you wish, or the t axis, or the q axis, or the m axis. It's entirely up to you. These are all arbitrary notations. But there are four dimensions that we are aware of. And one dimension we are aware of very only vaguely, which is the time dimension. But that's how we were able to, that's how Albert Einstein was able to construct theory of general relativity, which is one of the most successful theories in science that we have. So, yes, you are right. Time as a parameter can be considered to be can be considered independently of the other dimensions if you wish, if it helps you in your calculations, or if you desire to do so. There is no one stopping you from doing it. There's no one stopping any physicist from constructing an axis with time as a dimension and ignoring the other three spatial dimensions if you so desire. But what do you get out of it is the question, right? So each of these dimensions, you can consider them independently of the other if you so wish. But to solve problems in physics and to get actual real world results, you have to consider dimensions not independent of each other but together. So generally in Newtonian physics, you have three dimensions. You can start with one dimension only, but then you have to introduce time, which is the t parameter in your Newtonian equations of motion and all that. So that's why you have to start considering the dimensions together, because otherwise you don't get any real world results.